The $150,000 memory care trap. Let's be honest here, forgetting a name or hunting for keys feels small until it is. One slip becomes friction. Friction invites help. Help becomes supervision. And boom, your normal week now has a care plan, staff notes, and a bill you never planned for. Here's the money side, clear and simple. In 2024-2025, the median memory care bill runs roughly $6,160 to $8,000 per month, with a $3,000 plus entry fee up front. That first month can hit like a down payment. Month 2 shows up again like clockwork. If your nest egg is $300,000, you're looking at 3 to 4 years before fees, meds, and inflation chew up the rest. It's not hard to see how $150,000 disappears by year 3, with zero joy added back. But the trap isn't just dollars, it's a body loop. More supervision usually means you move less, and your legs weaken. Weak legs mean worse glucose control and less blood flow. That cuts BDNF, the brain's grow and repair signal. With less BDNF, learning slows, plasticity drops, and the small slips start stacking. That drives more supervision, which makes you move even less. That's the loop. There's a quiet tax too, identity. Hobbies fade because it's easier to stay home. Travel funds morph into care level increases. A spouse turns from partner to manager. Adult kids juggle meds, portals, and guilt. Church Sunday feels heavy. Game night vanishes. Gardening waits for later. You're not broken, you're just underfueled, underlit, and undermoved. Now here's the belief breaker. It's just aging sounds reasonable, but it's often a fuel and timing problem. Your brain runs on clean membranes, DHA, a focus signal acetylcholine, stable electricity minerals, and a growth cue, BDNF. Swap breakfast dessert for protein, add minerals, get morning light, and turn your legs on. Watch how fast names land. I've seen late 70s folks flip mornings in 2 weeks. No boot camp, no biohacking lab coat. So what's pushing decline? Seed oils everywhere, dressings, crackers, healthy snacks crowd out DHA and gunk up cell membranes. Breakfast has turned into sugar on sugar. Nights glow blue from screens, rooms run too warm, we sit a lot. When legs don't push, blood sugar swings and the brain gets sluggish fuel. Apps can sharpen a trick, sure, but if the gas tank, spark, and battery are low, the trick won't stick. Let me open a real-life cost curve. Year 1, you're mostly fine, but your partner is now the pill sorter, the driver after dark, the double-checker of stoves. That's unpaid care, time, and stress taken from the person you love. Year 2, assessment, a $3,000 community fee, base rate near $7,000 plus med management. Wander risk, locked unit premiums. The invoice has no mercy. Year 3, higher needs, more hands, more bumps. That's your $150,000 gone. And there's the plasticity tax. Less movement means less BDNF. Less BDNF means learning stalls. Even your brain games feel like pushing a car with the parking brake on. The fix isn't fancy, it's order. Fuel first, then drills. Minerals first, then focus. Light first, then sleep. Legs first, then memory. When those click, life clicks. Names stick, steps feel safe. The remote lives where you meant to put it. Nobody's asking you to flip your life. The 1960s blueprint is boring and powerful. A spoon of cod liver oil for DHA plus vitamins A and D, eggs for choline to make acetylcholine, your brain's talk to me messenger. Real mineral salt to steady your spark. Leafy greens, canned fish, simple protein, 5 minutes of morning light, 8 minutes of chair to stairs to pump BDNF. Do that and the loop spins the right way. Because here's the stakes escalation. Good thumbnails get the click, real retention saves your channel. In health, a clever app gets a high score, real fuel saves your independence. Skip this and you'll pay in cash, time, and identity. Nail this and you keep your keys, your calendar, and your cash. Picture your retention graph flat or rising. That's your day when fuel, light, minerals, and legs align. Imagine a life where friends visit and you remember their names without effort. You finish the stairs without grabbing both rails. You book the trip, not the locked unit. That's the real payoff. Stay independent, enjoy life to the fullest. You've got this. The 1960s brain-first nutrient blueprint. So what changed after the 1960s that made our heads feel slower while bills shot up? 2 big flips. We swapped butter and animal fats for giant jugs of seed oils, and we turned breakfast into dessert. That combo wrecked our membranes, spiked and crashed our sugar, and left the brain short on DHA, choline, and minerals. Add less sun, later nights, and more sitting, and you get fog, not focus. The 1960s play is boring and it works. Start with eggs. 2 most mornings gives you choline, which your body turns into acetylcholine, the press play signal for memory and muscle. People feel fast, steadier focus, smoother word recall, better grip on directions. It's not hype, it's parts and wiring. Next is the dollar oil nobody wants to talk about, cod liver oil. 1 teaspoon with a meal gives you DHA plus vitamins A and D in 1 spoon. DHA is the structural fat your neurons love. Think better padding in the brain's wiring so signals move clean and quick. Vitamin A supports vision and immune balance. Vitamin D helps mood, muscle, sleep timing, and calcium handling. Together, they feed the system that keeps memories online. Now the spark minerals. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, these are your on-off switches. Low sodium, you stand up and the world tilts. Low potassium, your heart rhythm and focus get jumpy. Low magnesium, tight muscles, poor sleep, anxious buzz, real salt on real food, a pinch of mineral salt and water, leafy greens, beans, yogurt, salmon, nuts, cacao, and maybe magnesium glycinate with dinner, that's your steady current. Tie all of this to legs because legs send what food builds. 8 minutes of chair to stairs right after a protein meal pumps blood, clears glucose, and spikes BDNF, the let's grow signal for your brain. It's not a gym program, it's a delivery system. Food loads the truck, minerals turn on the headlights, light sets the map, and your legs drive it to the brain. Let me lay it out simple. Breakfast template: 2 eggs, a pile of greens, olive oil, and salt. If eggs aren't your thing, cottage cheese with berries and a pinch of salt works. If you want savory, leftover meat with tomatoes and greens is great. Protein first, sugar last. The oil: 1 teaspoon cod liver oil with breakfast or lunch. Keep it in the fridge. Lemon or orange flavor if taste bugs you. Liquid is easiest. Capsules are fine if the dose matches. Don't cook with it. Don't leave it warm. If it smells funky, bin it. Minerals: start the day with 16 ounces of water, a tiny pinch of mineral salt and lemon. Salt your real food to taste. Aim for a potassium source each meal: potatoes, beans, leafy greens, tomato paste, yogurt, or salmon. If cramps or poor sleep show up, try magnesium glycinate with dinner. Check meds with your doctor if you're on diuretics, heart drugs, or have kidney issues. Light: 5 minutes outside within an hour of waking. Sunglasses off if you can. That starts the melatonin timer for tonight and lifts your morning focus. Legs: after breakfast or lunch, do the 8-minute chair to stairs. Sit to stands, calf pumps, step-ups while holding a rail, hip hinges, side steps, slow marches, slow reps, no heroics. Stable beats brave. Why this stack beats fancy pills? We're fixing fuel quality, timing, and delivery at the same time. Seed oils out, stable fats in, DHA to rebuild membranes, choline to fire messages, minerals for the spark, light for the clock, legs to deliver and grow. Apps and drills can polish later. First, we make the engine run. Common mistakes people make. Keeping healthy dressings with soybean or canola oil. Check labels. If seed oils are top 3, swap for olive oil, lemon, salt, and a dab of mustard. 1 minute, done. Cereal and juice mornings, flip it. Protein first or you chase snacks all day. Clear pea all day, that's often low minerals. Use the pinch of salt water once or twice, salt real food, and add potassium foods. Late night glow: dim the house 2 hours before bed, use lamps, put phones face down, cool the room, finish dinner 3 hours before sleep. Skipping legs on tired days, that's when you need 3 minutes most. 10 sit to stands, done, it flips your blood flow and brain. How fast can this feel real? In a week, steadier mornings and fewer head rushes. In 2 weeks, names land faster and 3 p.m. is quieter. In 4 weeks, stairs feel calmer, sleep is deeper, and the remote is where you meant to put it. Here's your quick start for the next 7 days. Day 1, pull seed oils. Swap for butter, olive oil, or tallow. Start ½ teaspoon cod liver oil with a meal. Day 2, mineral water in the morning. Repeat the oil. Do 8 minutes of legs after breakfast. Day 3, 2 eggs and greens for breakfast. 5 minutes of morning light. Day 4, check 5 labels. Kill 2 seed oil items, make a 1-minute dressing. Day 5, cod liver oil moves to 1 teaspoon. Legs right after breakfast or lunch. Day 6, potassium at every meal. Magnesium with dinner if cramps or poor sleep. Day 7, keep the rhythm. Notice late morning clarity. Boring, cheap, repeatable, that's the 1960s blueprint. Fuel it, spark it, time it, send it, and keep your keys, your calendar, and your cash. Stakes: elevation, the cost of doing nothing. So let's walk the path most people take when they shrug and say, "I'm fine." Year 1 feels manageable. You're still driving, still cooking, still doing your thing, just slower. Your partner starts laying out pills, driving after dark, checking the stove twice. That's unpaid care. It costs time, nerves, and sleep. Your hobbies start to slide because it's easier to stay home. Church feels like work. Garden beds wait. Friends stop by less because you cancel more. You tell yourself it's age, but it's really low fuel, low spark, and no BDNF push from your legs. Year 2 is where the bills show up. You get an assessment, then a community fee, $3,000 or more just to get through the door. The base rate lands near $7,000 a month, sometimes more. Add med management. If you wander at night, you're looking at a locked unit premium. The invoice hits like clockwork. There's no mercy note at the bottom. Meanwhile, you're moving less, which means weaker legs, worse glucose control, and even lower BDNF. Your plasticity drops. Names smear. Simple lists feel heavy. Supervision expands just to be safe. Year 3 tightens the screws. More help for dressing, bathing, transfers, escorts to meals. Levels rise, so do rates. Your $300,000 nest egg burned fast. It's not hard to watch $150,000 vanish by the 3rd year with nothing joyful coming back. And the quiet cost is bigger than cash: identity. You're now on a plan, not on your own plan. Your spouse is a manager, not a partner. Adult kids juggle portals, refills, and fear. Even happy calls feel tense. What does it feel like day to day? Wobbly on the stairs, a hand locked to the rail, a 3 p.m. crash that makes you say no to the park, a name on the tip of your tongue that never lands. Sleep that looks like enough but acts like junk because the late night glow shoved your melatonin back. You wake up fine, then lose the morning. By 10 a.m. you try a brain game. The score goes up, your life doesn't change. Because tricks don't stick when the tank is empty and the spark is low. Now picture the flip. If you do one tiny thing right now. You switch the oil, add eggs, sip mineral water, take a teaspoon of the dollar oil with lunch, and do 8 minutes of chair to stairs. You step outside for 5 minutes of light. In 7 days the morning fog thins. In 2 weeks names stop slipping as often. In 4 weeks the stairs feel saner and you sleep deeper. That's not a miracle, that's mechanics. Here's the hard truth: doing nothing is a choice with a price tag and a time tax you don't see until it's too late. Doing a little daily is also a choice with a payoff you feel inside a week. Keep your keys, not a care level. Keep your calendar, not a clipboard. Stay independent. Enjoy life to the fullest. Trust me on this one, you've got this. Belief breaker: why brain games alone don't work. Let's be honest here, puzzles feel safe. You tap a few tiles, match a shape, hit a high score, and think, nice, I'm sharper. But if your brain's fuel is off, those drills are like polishing a car with no gas and a dead battery. The engine doesn't care how clean the hood is. Skill needs energy, memory needs parts. Apps train a trick, they don't build the system that powers it. Here's what actually runs your recall. Clean membranes so signals move fast. DHA from cod liver oil helps there. Focus messenger so thoughts press play. That's acetylcholine from egg choline. Steady electricity, minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. And the growth cue that tells your brain, hey, let's lay new tracks. BDNF from your legs. If any one of those is low, the trick you learn at 7 p.m. leaks out by morning. Not willpower, just biology. Think Netflix. You know how a cliffhanger pulls you into one more episode? That's energy plus plasticity. When your minerals are low, your DHA is missing, and your legs have been parked all day, the one more pull isn't there. Your brain isn't lazy, it's underfueled. Flip the order: fuel, light, legs, then drills. You'll feel the difference the very same day. Let me show you how this lands in real life. Carol wanted to sing without a binder. She used 2 memory apps for a month. Scores went up, lyrics didn't stick. Breakfast, toast and juice. She feared salt. She sat all morning. We flipped it: 2 eggs and greens with a pinch of mineral salt, 1 teaspoon of cod liver oil with lunch, 5 minutes of morning light, and 8 minutes of chair to stairs right after breakfast. Then a tiny recall practice: sing the first lines while standing tall. 2 weeks later the words held. Same brain, new fuel, new spark, new delivery. You've probably felt this on your good days. Sleep landed, you got outside early, ate protein first, moved your legs, and boom, names came faster. That's not motivation. That's acetylcholine doing its job and BDNF opening the door. On the flip side, snacky day, late coffee, bright screens at night, even a simple list feels like climbing a hill in sand. While you might think use it or lose it means more puzzles, my take is fuel it, then use it. The research direction is clear. Leg work and simple strength lift cognition in older adults because blood flow and BDNF rise together. So stack your drills right after you move and eat, not before. The window is hot for 30-60 minutes. Use it. Here's where most people mess up. They do brain apps at 7 p.m. under bright blue light after a sweet dinner while sitting still. That is a retention killer. Your clock is winding down, blood sugar is wobbling, minerals are low. Flip it. Get 5 to 10 minutes of morning light. Eat 2 eggs with color and salt. Do 3 to 8 minutes chair to stands, calf pumps, or rail-supported step-ups. Then do 5 minutes of recall, names of friends, items for the store, streets on your walk out loud. You'll lock more in with less time. If you only have time for one pre-drill move, make it legs. 3 minutes of slow sit-to-stands plus a few sips of mineral water is enough to flip the switch. Then practice one tiny thing that actually shows up in your day. Trust me on this one, abs or polish. Fuel, light, minerals, and legs are the engine. Do the engine first and the polish shines. Stay independent. Enjoy life to the fullest. You've got this. Food fixes that calm brain fog fast. Alright, let's build the plate that clears the haze and keeps it gone. We're not chasing tricks. We're fixing fuel so your brain actually runs. The goal is simple: better fats, steady protein, real minerals, and timing that keeps you smooth all day. Do this right and your morning feels clean, your steps feel safe, and names stop slipping. First move, fire the seed oils. Corn, soy, canola, cottonseed, vegetable oil. Those big jugs gunk up your cell membranes and crowd out DHA. Check your usual suspects: salad dressing, mayo, hummus, crackers, roasted nuts, healthy bars. If soybean or canola is in the top 3 ingredients, swap it. Use butter, ghee, olive oil for low medium heat and beef tallow for high heat. For dressing, whisk olive oil, lemon, salt, pepper, and a dab of mustard. 60 seconds, done. Fragile oils gone, cleaner signals in. Next, anchor every plate with a dead simple template: protein, color, fiber, and a pinch of mineral-rich salt. Protein first: eggs, canned salmon or sardines, chicken thighs, beef, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. Color means plants you can name: spinach, arugula, tomatoes, peppers, broccoli, berries. Fiber mostly rides with those, but beans or chia help if you like them. Salt with a real mineral salt: Redmond, Celtic, or Himalayan, so your food tastes alive and your spark stays steady. Breakfast is the trouble spot for most people. If you start with cereal, toast, juice, or sweet yogurt, you spike, you crash, you snack. Flip it. 2 eggs with a pile of greens, a splash of olive oil and salt. Or go cottage cheese with berries, cacao, and a pinch of salt. Not hungry early? Fine, have a smaller protein bite, then eat a real lunch. The rule is protein first, sugar last. You'll feel that shift by mid-morning: less shaky, more on. Hydration isn't just water, it's water your cells can use. Clear pee all day often means low minerals, not perfect. In the morning, sip 12-16 ounces of water with a tiny pinch of mineral salt and a squeeze of lemon. It should taste barely salty, not like soup. If you want a light DIY electrolyte, add a small splash of orange juice. That's your spark bottle. Use it once, maybe twice on hot days or after a walk. Let's stock the cart so this is easy. Grab a dozen eggs, cans of wild salmon or sardines, leafy greens, spinach, arugula, frozen mixed veggies, Greek yogurt, a rotisserie chicken, oats, berries, olive oil, mineral salt, almonds or walnuts, 85% dark chocolate if you want to square at night. 1 bottle of cod liver oil lives in the fridge. That cart buys you a week of steady mornings. What about lunch and dinner? Keep the template. Lunch could be salmon mixed with olive oil, lemon, salt, and tomato over greens plus cucumber slices. Dinner could be chicken thighs roasted on a sheet pan with frozen veggies sautéed in butter and garlic. Seasoned so it tastes good. If you're on blood pressure meds or have kidney issues, loop in your doctor about salt. Salting whole foods is not the same as blasting chips. Build bridge snacks that won't spike you. Try a hard-boiled egg with salt, Greek yogurt with walnuts and cinnamon, cheddar with apple slices, sardines on cucumber if you're bold. When bored hungry hits, drink mineral water first and wait 2 minutes. Thirst loves to dress up as hunger. Common mistakes to dodge. Keeping heart healthy: dressing with soybean oil. Read labels. If seed oil is top 3, swap. Skipping protein at breakfast, then grazing all day. Drinking plain water all evening, then peeing all night. Move minerals to the morning. Going low fat everywhere, then craving sugar at 9 p.m. Add real fat to real food. Forgetting to salt whole foods, then face planting into salty snacks later. Speedrun menu ideas. Fast breakfast: 2 eggs, spinach, olive oil, salt, or cottage cheese, berries, cacao, pinch of salt. Fast lunch: canned salmon bowl, olive oil, lemon, salt, tomato, greens. Fast dinner: chicken thighs, buttered veggies, salt, pepper, maybe a small potato with butter and salt for potassium. Treat: 1 square of dark chocolate after dinner, not before. 7-day jumpstart you can do right now. Day 1: pull seed oils. Swap in butter, olive oil, tallow. Start half teaspoon cod liver oil with a meal. Day 2: add the morning mineral water. Keep the swap. Notice your steady mood. Day 3: 2 egg breakfast with greens and salt. 5 minutes of morning light. Day 4: read 5 labels. Kill 2 seed oil items. Make that 1-minute dressing. Day 5, up the oil to 1 teaspoon, lunch or breakfast, your pick, taste should be mild. Day 6, add a potassium source at every meal, potatoes, beans, greens, yogurt, tomato paste. Day 7, keep the rhythm.